Hello and welcome to the season 13 Training Grounds G in Gman uh, Precap. And with me, and yeah, I'm Cornai, obviously, and with me is my co-host for these recaps, which will be Scytalen. Scytalen.
Just say it however you want. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Well,
Just the name, kind of inspired by Dune, and added it in. Hello. I hope we can give you some nice insights, and maybe you learn something. Maybe we learn something. It will be a lot of fun.
yeah, hopefully. Uh, You're also in my clan, so this is going to be, so we may end up talking about clan stuff, at some point in the not too distant future. And also, we're up in G-Man 2B today, so we're going to play straight after this. So
If you want to see how terrible people can play Blood Bowl, how many mistakes they can do, I think Cornite wants to stream the game after that, so you're
yeah.
welcome to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, you're being modest as well. You're a good coach. Or are you saying that they're going to get to watch my mistakes?
No. I actually think the game is going to be hard, but that's absolutely not the focus now. So
yeah, exactly.
we want to talk about that.
Concentrate. So we're here to talk about Training Grounds, which is a set of games for a combination of the teams who didn't make it into play-ins from Division 5. And also, I know that some of these teams, like Toby, for example, is actually from Ramp Up. Ramp Up, yeah. So it's not all just teams that were in Division 5. A few Ramp Up teams as well, I think.
And we also have one new team with Underworld that just re-rolled. So it's a very mixed amount of games. So actually quite imbalanced, which could lead to a few interesting games.
I mean, it's also it's early Blood Bowl, isn't it? And like at fairly low TV, random things can happen. The effects of riots and fan factor have a much bigger effect. Hey Alder, yeah, and Alder's watching, and go Scytalen kill his team. We'll get onto that, but also we saw earlier that one of the Zoglug was in chat, who is actually one of the coaches here, who's the undead coach. But let's start working our way through the teams, and so we'll start with Jokse. Is that how you'd pronounce that name, or Jokesy? I'm not certain. And his Nurgle team, Swamped of Sorrow. Now they've already played their first game. In fact, two of the first three games have been played. But we'll talk about that. Morning, Zoglug. So we'll talk about that more next week. The focus of this is going to be looking at the teams and what we think of them, rather than how they've played so far. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
His team looks actually quite good at the moment for early Nurgle. He has Beast that has 2 levels already. It had Dodge, which is a strange choice. Probably good, but it's a W, take it. But you might have gone for a more traditional thing like Guard, but it's interesting. It's probably good. And if he takes Frag Tackle next, it's monster.
I mean, Blodge is already pretty amazing, and it means he's going to survive for a long time. And if you're talking about like long, so these games in this division are not really, about winning, are they? They're about surviving and building the team. And having a blodging beast is going to help his survival a lot, because who's going to want to get involved with that? And once you get stand firm, he's going to be.
Yeah, I think that's quite a question. Do you want to stand firm, or do you want to Frag Tackle? If you take Frag Tackle, you actually have the idea you can dodge into a cage or something with.
Yeah. He's movement 4 though, so it's but I'm not really a fan of sometimes you have to relying on not rolling ones Although I guess the break tackle will have dodge. Yeah, actually, no,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. It's just the.
I'm not sure. Also, stand firm is the obvious solid choice, but I think break tackle it is really interesting. If you take dodge on a beast, then break tackle is a really cool play. I'm not sure if it's the best one, but
it's fun. Yeah,
it's fun and it really frightens your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And else he has 2 guard rotters. That's amazing. Like, it's nice. Overall, the team looks really, really solid. If you have an early Nurgle team that's pretty close to what you want, you might want another Pestigore that's going to be a killer, but else it's nice, just good.
Yeah.
And also his record for Nurgle team is really good. Like 5 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses. It's above average, and Nurgle is one of the weakest early game teams. So I think he will have a nice second season after this.
Yeah. I do think as well. I think him giving Mighty Blow to the Warriors is probably, that's a long-term thing, isn't it? That's I want them to level up so that they can.
Yeah. I think the second skill should still be block.
Yeah.
Don't take
claw,
guard or claw.
Yeah. It's interesting actually. So you were thinking about you think that the second double would you have gone for dodge, or would you have done something else?
I think I would have skipped it. Like, I'm maybe a bit too min-max in this point. I think just guard or stand firm are better. But dodge is this cool skill, and you take it. Like, I can understand it. I can really understand it.
It's interesting because if he was really killy, then claw is a double for rotters, isn't it? So he might have actually, mutations are doubles as well. So he could have gone for claw.
Okay, that I didn't consider, but I also don't think a beast is a killer. Like, it's for people that play way more Nurgle than me, they actually don't want to activate the beast at all. They want to put it somewhere and then just wait and be the roadblock.
Yeah, that's why I like the dodge. Although, another option would also be tackle, which tackle is, tackle works if you're just standing there stopping people from dodging away, but also you get to hit things that have dodge, which is nice. And especially if you're holding onto them with tentacles, you might want to get some tackle hits in.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I just think I would have skipped it. Not sure if it's the best choice. Dodge is, of course, gives you options. It's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing much else to say about this team?
I think we could talk a little bit about. I think we both agree that this is not the most competitive league, Training Grouds G, and how you want to maximize SPP. Not sure if it's quite obvious, because I personally always had a few problems with it because I try to win too much sometimes. And I'm not exactly sure how you optimize it. I think the most obvious point is in this league, you probably don't want to stall at all. If you can score turn 4, you do it.
Yeah.
You try to score early, and you maybe do more vanity passes than normally. But is there anything else you can do to maximize your SPP?
I mean, I think you're right. I think trying to score quickly and, basically just turning every game into a scoring fest would be the right thing. I'm the same. I find it very difficult not to try and win. So like to stop the idea of a 2-1 grind is it's very ingrained in the way that I play Blood Bowl. But I have, I've been playing the same team for a long time as well. So the Greenhorn games I got to play were a very long time ago. I don't think I quite maximized SPP as well as I could have at that time. Also, there aren't any teams that are really good at vanity passing. Like, there's only really one. There's only the humans and the Underworld you know, that are going to be able to Vanti pass, really, I think.
Yeah.
So, but I guess the Nurgle. Oh, I mean, they have played a game and they scored 3 touchdowns. So I guess.
So we can assume they didn't start.
Yeah.
I think we can carry on to the halflings.
Yeah.
Every time
Halflings.
someone plays Tanti, I'm impressed. It's really. I'm scared of playing them. It's really difficult and.
They're one of the things where they play so differently from other teams that there's a lot of coaches who are good players but don't know what to do against stunty teams, and this
but you're still playing against Tanti, so you most of the time wins, even if you have no idea what to do.
Yeah. So the thing is, if you're just calm and play normally, it usually will work in your favour, and you just kill them all. But this is an interesting stunty team.
Yeah.
So normally with halflings, you're going for a lot of throw teammate and trying to score quickly, and then be on defence. I'm not sure how that works with the combination of Hail Mary pass and diving catch, though. Is he just trying out the Hail Mary pass diving catch for fun idea? Does this mean it's a very interesting build that I've not seen on Flings before.
Maybe so. Your office. I'm not sure. Hail Mary pass. Does this count as a pass action?
It does. It does. So you don't get to throw a teammate.
Okay, so you can't throw a teammate and then make Hail Mary pass after. So you don't have that option.
I guess he could be throwing teammates upfield in the previous turn, and then doing the Hail Mary pass later type thing.
Okay.
But it's a interesting idea.
Yeah. Also, he has a tree with break tackle. It's quite cool because usually, so activating big guys is already a problem, and also trees can take root, so it can often be quite useless. But it just gives option, and if it works, it's terrifying.
Yeah, with halflings, you kind of have to have I mean, they're really lucky and they have a plus strength halfling. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Especially they've played 12 games, but you end up often having to blitz with your trees because of their strength advantage. It takes too much resources to get a useful blitz out of halflings a lot of the time. So it's pretty common to see at least one of the trees being built as a kind of hitter.
Okay.
It's not like that. So the other tree is more like the wood elf tree where you get grab and you just if they take root, you don't worry about it and you leave them in the middle of the pitch, trying to grab people. The other one, you probably re-roll any take roots, so you can still hit people with them.
Otherwise, he also has a block halfling, which is quite nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a very interesting looking team. And Zoglug is now following. Thank you very much. He obviously not a great record, but with flings, I mean, even draws are pretty impressive.
It's really difficult to take anything or to touch this record in any way because it's flings, and they're a fun team, but they are obviously not the best or even close to it.
I mean, he drew 1-1 with Undead, who at this kind of TV should be way should have a massive advantage over halflings.
And he drew against another person that's also in our league or in this division with Chicago Ghoulbears. I think they are another team here, so there will be at least one rematch.
Ah, okay. Oh, that was the team that. Okay, cool. So on that note, should we move on to them? No, there is one more thing. We looked up their records, people's records on Spikebot, which is or Goblin Spy, is like a database of some of the games that people play that are picked up. And I noticed that halflings are Drunken's most played race, and his second most played race are goblins. So he's obviously he's basically got about 20 games that aren't stunty. Actually, one of them's Underworld, so I wouldn't put it past him to be playing stunty Underworld as well. You know.
Okay, it's if you have fun with it, it's great. It's a really different team.
Yeah, yeah, very different. I find halflings. I find them too depressing. I get beaten too much. I don't like it. But ogres, on the other hand, I get beaten quite a lot, but I quite enjoy it because you get to kill people. So it's kind of a bit more up my street.
I have played a total of one stunty team that was an ogre game. I was matched in CCL against an Nobler team, and I lost. And I ended. I stopped playing stunty at that point. It's just too depressing for me.
I actually play stunty, and I play in a stunty league, so everyone is stunties, and it's a very entertaining thing to do because everyone's dying all the time. You can't pixel hug because you know that everyone's going to die. It's great. Anyway,
I was kind of lying. I also tried an all skink lizardman team. That is okay because lizardmen, even all skinks, are better than most stunties.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
I am currently playing a Lizardman team in a stunty league, so and they're doing quite well. Anyway, so yes, next is Zoglug and his undead, who it was me he drew with. Yep, who drew with the flings. No tackle yet. That would be why you need to get some tackle.
Yeah, but. Okay, he has two pieces, and one of them will most likely get tackle. I think probably on Sizzler he wants tackle, and on Quick Reckless you probably want piling on. You have a dedicated killer and a safety.
Yeah, that's good. That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'm actually not a fan of the plus movement. So like on the white, because it doesn't, like, you've already got ghouls who are that fast anyway. So it's your comments before about the double on the beast of Nurgle is maybe not worth as much as guard or another skill like that. But is the plus movement on a white worth it when you've already got ghouls that you can use as safeties?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't take edgy. White, I probably would take movement. Not quite sure.
It's interesting because I've had this the Agi argument before, and I'm pretty anti taking Agi on the whites. But maybe it's interesting that you think the movement is less less questionable.
Yeah, it just white your obvious blitzers, and you want movement on your blitzer because you can hit targets that are faster away, and most importantly, you can get also back into safety because I think the extra movement adds to white quite a lot.
Okay.
Obviously, it would add more if your ghouls were only movement 6 because having a piece that's one movement faster is always great. I think it's okay on white.
Yeah, cool. Okay, but other than that, pretty standard. Taking guard on the mummies. Might blow. Start with on the whites, building up the skills. Dirty player skeleton is pretty much exactly what lots of people would build. Maybe it's 13 players seems quite a lot.
If he fights a lot, it's okay. And he has one dirty player, and so I think it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
if you assume your dirty player goes out, then you have a bench of 1.
Mhm.
That's overall. There's no standout player on the team, but I think it's just quite
Yeah.
solid.
It's not like the
Yeah,
Nurgle or the halflings who
Mm.
seem to be rolling doubles and stats everywhere. What?
I also like that he has a Vessel Ghoul.
Mhm.
I really think that having one Vessel Ghoul is a great safety.
Mhm.
And I think Leipziger will probably be his carrier. So he has one mobile guard piece, a carrier ghoul, and then a vessel piece. That's the sacker.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that too. Mobile guard and a ball carrier and a sacker is,
Short look at his record 443. It's just good. It's a little bit above average. Team looks good.
Mhm.
And I think he also will probably have a nice season after this.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So should we move on to Toby?
Yeah.
And his necromantic team. He's a team that have come up through Greenhorn, so he's played 4 games, a bit less than I think the last 3 teams we looked at. He is going to take. I've spoken to him on Discord because we used to be admins together in another league, and so we're quite chatty. But his white is going to get tackle, so that's his skill choice. But that's a couple of amazing werewolves, isn't it?
Yeah. It's having a claw pomper and an edgy forward. Great. Like all the other teams had some solid players. He has really. These 2 wolves are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want.
I mean, they'll both also be a lot better once they get some, the normal skills and stop rolling, doubles and plus agi. But yeah, that's these 2 could carry pardon me. These 2 could carry the team quite well on their own, couldn't they?
And I think it's quite interesting, but also correct that he doesn't have the ghoul. I would assume his plan is to spawn his edgy 4 werewolves till he has a level, and only after that pick up a ghoul.
Yeah, because
Be a carrier.
ghouls can end up, stealing some SPP, and also, you can't afford the ghoul. You have to choose, don't you? So if you have 2 werewolves and 2 re-rolls to start, or a werewolf and a ghoul, and he's obviously gone for the 2 werewolves, it's not as safe at the beginning because you don't have any. You're losing out on some built-in dodge, but it's paid off obviously. This is after 4 games to have basically almost all his SPP on the at least half of the SPP on the werewolves is pretty impressive.
Having no SPP on the flesh golems is a little bit worrying, but they're really hard to level. It just you need luck to make them score a touchdown or get an MVP or get lucky with blocks because
yeah, or you have to be winning a game so much that you can hand off 2-1.
Yeah.
But it's pretty unlikely.
But yeah, this team has definitely the potential to be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
versus Wolves.
Very solid start. Yeah, and he's won 3 games and only lost 1, so that's all right.
Don't think much more to say about it.
No. He lost. I assume that was a Lizard Man team, the Dino Dudes, and early the first game of his first game was his first loss, was his only loss. So early Necro against Lizards is not that surprising.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next team.
Yep. Lefe 75. Human team.
Also quite new, only has played 3 games, so.
Yeah, I think he's also a Greenhorn, or
Ramp up.
Ramp up team, yeah.
Yeah.
3 is 2 rerolls normal for humans? Don't they normally start with 3?
I don't actually know.
I think you can. I think if you have 1 catcher and 1 thrower, you can start with, and maybe no apothecary. You can start with 3, and I think that's kind of. preferable for me.
I don't know. Humans have a lot of inbuilt rerolls, and blocks, so it's probably not needed to start with three rerolls, but I also think it's better.
I think because they're kind of average at things, you do end up, needing to use rerolls, to reposition, your agi 3 players sometimes, and dodge blitzers out. A nice level up on the double on the blitzer, getting dodge. Yeah. He obviously likes blodge because basically so far all his skill picks have been block or dodge.
They are among the 2 best skills in the game, so it happens a lot.
Yeah.
I think the dodge blitzer is a bit two-sided. On the one hand, it's great. On the other hand, you usually want your first leveled up blitzer to be a killer, so get mighty blow. Now it might take a bit longer. I think his next goal should be to level Papa Shango up. Give him a touchdown, so you have 1 mighty blow piece. Because having 1 killer really makes a difference for most teams.
Yeah, it also made me think that maybe he's using his catchers too much, because the catchers are getting a lot of SPP, both being leveled up when, I think you want more SPP on the blitzers, really.
Yes.
If you can choose it. And yeah, exactly. So he should be. So actually, so what you were talking about before about, scoring quickly, it's not just scoring quickly, is it? It's scoring on the right player. So, if it takes an extra turn to hand off to a blitzer rather than giving it to a catcher, take that time and level the right elf, as some people describe it. But other than that,
also this is one of the teams that can actually do vanity quite good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess that's why the thrower has 7 SPP is from passing.
Yeah. So that might be an idea for him to do at least 1 per half.
Yeah.
To get 1 extra SPP with catchers and throwers, it's way safer than everyone else in the league.
Yeah.
In the div. But yeah.
It's still slightly dodgy, and you still need to do it far away from your opponent. But having 2 players in your at one end, throwing the ball to each other.
Yeah, it's 2 1 and 9s.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in fact, every 4 of them you should drop the ball, but
Yeah.
And they're like they're quite low TV for this division, so they're going to get a bribe or a wizard against most people.
Yeah.
Just the halflings who are lower TV at the moment.
And the underworld.
And the underworld, sorry, yeah. So the underworld were 1,000 TV underworld team before they played their first game, and I think they went that there's only 1 thrower. I think, yeah. 1 thrower and extra goblins instead. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that.
Okay, so we are talking about the underworld team now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, was there anything else you want to say about the humans?
No. I
yeah.
think it's quite early, and there's just not a lot of development at the moment. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm not sure about the underworlds. Like when I build underworld, I like to have all the rats. So to go for 5 rats to get an extra goblin, I don't think is worth it.
Okay, but he has 180 K, so he can buy a new thrower, and he probably should. And yeah.
I like 180K. That's a lot for. He's played 1 game.
He probably didn't spend it all.
So he didn't spend all his money. So is he going to buy? Is he planning to level up his arena and buy a Nuffle altar? I wonder.
That could be.
Or is thinking about it, maybe at least.
That may be an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think having more players and develop them is more important, but if he wants to win this division, and just play under or Nuffy Altar is the way to go.
Or or maybe he's thinking, if this doesn't really matter, buy a Nuffle altar, and then if people die, they die. I'll replace them.
One idea you could do, maybe he just wants to test Underworld, play his 5 games, and then we go to a new team. It could be an idea, and then the Nuffle Altar is, of course, the best choice, because you have a lot of fun, you will basically always be down TV, and you have some nice stars.
Yeah, Underworld have a couple of, with Glass and Skitter, a couple of really good stars.
Especially Skitter offers a whole new dimension to Underworld, because now you have NG4. You basically have Gatawana.
Yeah. Which is, obviously, this is a rat team that don't, Hey, Gruff, how are you? But yeah, other than that, I mean, Underworld can do that to people anyway, right? They're quite a difficult team, I think, to play well. Especially when the TV goes up, once you start hitting tackle, they melt a little bit sometimes.
I think the usual aim for Underworld is to get 2 great killers as fast as possible, because they have less killer in the game. I think Underworld's Skaven Blitzers are without a doubt the best one. They have natural claw pump access and start with block, and are movement 7. There's no better killer in the game.
No, yeah.
You want them, because
I know I know that some people actually go for ignoring that, go for 3 killers with the first lineman or thrower to roll a double gets Mighty Blow, and then they get given Claw as well, and then they make a third, Claw Mighty Blow rat as well, to do damage. But yeah, I know that is a fairly popular build amongst Underworld coaches. Kill everything. Well, because you're losing your own players pretty quickly. You want to be removing your opposition as equally fast. You end a lot of games with with very few players in the pitch, and you want your opponents to have the same effect.
But I think overall this is a very interesting division, because we have 3 teams that are it takes a halfling wisdom that are extreme underdogs, and then we have 3 rather good developed teams. So I think there will be a lot of interesting matches. We have the halflings, the humans, and underworlds that are, just from a development standpoint and the team standpoint, way worse than the other 3 teams. So there will be quite some underdog stories.
Yeah, and the last remaining
probably some upsets.
Yeah, I mean, also if people don't care about winning, then they can be upsets. If you're just trying to level your teams. I bet you Zoglug is not looking for. So his and Toby, him and Toby are facing each other, and they are the last remaining game of the week to be played. Does this division rolls the same as main division, right? So it'll be Thursday that everyone rolls, and we get to see what
I think they started a little bit late this week, but
I know Toby has been going. Actually, I think they started a little, possibly early.
Oh, okay.
I know that Toby was going, I want to start, because they've had a week off. So in the week off, obviously they had time to get organised and stuff, right?
And they just said in the chat that they will play Wednesday.
Oh, you're playing Wednesday. Cool. And he doesn't fancy it. Actually, so both the other 2 games were both played yesterday. But the league actually started on Wednesday. So they were a little bit
they were a bit early.
But that was Wednesday. So the Discord channel where we are in, there's a there's the division the channel I've made for this in the server has Toby pinging every time that he's looking to see if the division started, and he started pinging on Monday. And so there were 5 teams in. Oh no, it was Tuesday. There were 5 teams in on Tuesday. Yeah, those Wolves. It's going to be hard. Yeah, but you know that's the way. I guess that's why you have 13 players and a dirty player, so you can stamp on the head of anyone who decides to pile on.
Just do Werewolf a favor and kill them.
Sorry, say that again.
Just do Werewolf a favor and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, return the fact. Yeah. Anyway, I think is that it? We done?
Yeah, I think.
So we're going to do this regularly, right? Every week. And
so.
yeah, we'll have to talk more about availability and when we're going to do it. I have a weird availability, so I can't always I'll have my son half the time, so it'll probably move around a little bit, but we'll work it out off stream.
Yeah.
And when we do that, we'll do predictions. We haven't actually done predictions this week because two of the games have been played, and it's a bit early. But we'll look into it and sort it out for next week. Yeah.
The last game will end in a 2-2 draw.
We'll be ending a 2-2 draw. I mean, I think it's gonna matter. How many deaths there are, and how many regens. How many regens will there be in this Underworld versus Necromantic? That will decide it. But Underworld is strong. So early on, stronger than Necro should be. Although I guess
no, early on normally Necro is a bit Undead is a better.
Yeah.
I think the general context is early on Undead is really good, and then later on it gets worse and worse, and at high TV it's just below average, and Necro starts rather slow, and later on gets really, really good.
Yeah. And Zoglug,
the consensus.
Yeah, Zoglug says regen is a myth.
That's correct.
Yeah. So that's it then. I guess. Should we? Well, that's I'm not very good at ending these things. But we're going to play now, right? So do you need a break before we play, or you you're just gonna? We'll just go straight into it.
Yeah, I think we can just start.
Okay, cool. But you wanted to leave chat, and I'll. I'm gonna carry on streaming though. And talking.
You can use either.
Sorry, say that again.
You can amuse Alder.
Yeah, I can amuse Alder. Yeah, I think Gruff might still be around as well. All right. And
let's have a nice game and
cool.
Bye to the diff.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and we'll be back next week. Cool. And good luck in 2.
Yeah. Let's have a nice game.
Yeah, indeed. Hopefully no one has too much luck.
Yeah, that's usually 2 quite boring games.
Okay, cool. I'm going to change the stream title, and I'll speak to you in game. Okay, and he's gone. Cool. And I'm going to change the title of the stream. Gman 2B game against Scytalen, not with. La la. Yeah, I think he's a better coach than me. I've repeatedly said that he's. I think he's probably. He needs to take a level anyway. I've repeatedly said that I think he's the best player in our division, in our clan, and he's facing 7 Kislevites, so I'm not expecting myself to do very well in this game. But on the bright side, I'll have more people for Aldar to kill next week. Aha! And he's taken the skill. And the skill is... I can't remember who... Oh, Jugs. I think it's Jugs. Cool. And I get like 350 TV. Ah, he must have fired something as well. Interesting. So I was going to go for Slibley. I still probably am going to go for Slibley, right? Or I could get a bear and another lineman. Him firing someone has made me have to think again about my plans against... Actually, you know what? Let's go for Hemlock and another lineman. So I have 5 journeymen. Okay. Aha! When you and me talk about our coaching skill, we always say the other is the better coach. Well, you know. Yeah. Do we? But yeah. Oh, yeah, other people other than the two of us. I mean, you know. Scytalen's playing a hard race to win with, and he wins a lot. He's, you know... You do? You too. And, you know, yeah. Yeah, I know. But he is a very good coach. And in our clan games, he's basically, you know, carried the clan somewhat. Whereas I have not been. He's been playing dwarfs and winning games, and I've been playing Underworld and dying lots. No one expects Hemlock. I'm going to kick the ball. And I've got so many loners. You're staying out now. Now, I wish there was a way of telling who was the mercenary and who's the loner. Because the mercenary I can't buy. But the loner, the other loners I can. Actually, Khemri, I kind of... want to start a bit better there. I also want to start a bit like this as well. Yay, I got fame. Okay, and he's got 2 spare, I got 2 spare. Alright. Oh yeah, excellent, cool. Ah, yeah, I've seen your name, Uldar, on the credits of the podcast. Didn't occur to me that you would ask Metal to cast it. Like, yeah, I really like that idea. That'd be cool. And a good Chorf coach as well. Oh, he was talking about casting a Chorf thing, wasn't he? Oh yeah, cool. I like that a lot. And it also means I don't need to cast. Excellent, because I definitely play worse when I'm casting. Yay! Extra reroll. That's good. Oh, I fired my coaching assistant and my cheerleader for the game against the other Khemri. And I would like to buy them back. There we go. That's why I got spare players. Okay, just one removal. I'm pretty happy with that. I was petrified there'd be more. I mean, he's still going to foul, right? He's not got a bribe, so... Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. Metal will, like, especially if you mention it to Metal, I'm sure he'll make the most of that as well. Here I am, block you like a hurricane. I assume is where where his team name comes from. Oh, I didn't really talk to Scytalen about stuff because we've done a stream together before in 2B, but I guess I should have actually done more introducing of him and done my usual asking him questions and stuff. Ooh, interesting. Go on then. Ah, just a stun. I am not going to foul a dirty player though. Let's relax. No rush. Actually, and... let's go there. Need a guest for the recap the week after we played? Yeah, sure. not really rolling a loner. Not this early in the game, anyway. Okay, only one removal so far. I am pretty happy with that. Base. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll be up for having a guest in the recap of the week after. It will be... So the next recap... So we're doing a recap today, which is supposed to be about, you know, the week before this game. So it'll probably be on Thursday. Boom. I will Apo this. Oh, he's got jugs. You can choose. Does he know the don't choose jugs thing? Yes, he does. Damn it. I'm not looking forward to facing the two Gman teams right after I face you. I'm not going to say anything about this game. I don't want to... what is my favourite race to play? I don't really have a favourite. I tend to play... I don't know what I tend to play. I used to say I always play 87 teams. So at the moment I'm playing Rats, and Norse, and Lizard Stunties. But I don't really have a favourite. Actually, sorry, trying to move. I'm not very good at the whole moving and thinking thing. Oh, he's got stand firm. But I have played a lot of Chaos. I like Chaos a lot. Basically, anyone except for Zons is my usual thing to say. Yeah, I played Chorfs. I like Chorfs. Chorfs are one of my favourite teams to play, especially at lower TV. I've played them in Res a few times. But I've not played Chorf like long term. I don't hate on your Chorfs. I hate on anyone who plays Mindless Bash. It's nothing to do with your Chorfs. You could play those Chorfs very differently. You know, it's not the team that I hate, it's the coach. No, the opposite. I don't think I hate on your Chorfs, do I? It's more. It is the play style of you know, of just going for bash that I'm not a fan of. Oh my. Oh, if I do this, everyone's getting punched. That's a lot of dice. No, I don't like it. I'm not doing it. Alright, so instead we're gonna hit you. God damn it. And you are on the wrong side. I don't want you to... so... I am going to re-roll this. Okay. Nope. Okay then. Fine. Who has got micro? Okay. Oh, I meant I should have probably dodged him away, but okay. It's annoying that he's rolled his armor 3 times, not even stunned. Freeing up the dirty player, so I assume he's going to go for a foul. I assume... Oh, okay, standing there. Oh, he's going to build a cage here. Anyway. Three dice. Three dice with block. Oh yeah, he gets a stun when he does that. Okay, for the sacrifices you're about to make, whatever, please survive. Oh, no, wait. First of all, you go there. Okay. Oh, stress. To that. Nope. It would have been a skull on the red dice, which would have been next anyway. So, you know. And now everyone gets punched. By lots and lots of mighty blow. Okay, I'm happy with that. Not sure there's anyone. Oh yeah, there is. There's one other person standing who I don't want to die. So there's still a foul to come. Okay, what would really help is lots of skulls. You know, anything. I think you need to have an assist, which means you can't really pile on. Oh, you'd have to actually knock him down to pile on anyway. And no fouling either. Awesome. Okay, one on the GFI, one on the GFI, one on the GFI. No. Boo. You know, pretty happy with how much damage has been done so far. I was thinking about doing the both down or no balls. Go on then. Guess not. He was stunned, and oh, actually, maybe that standing up and leaping him would have been better, because now he's going to get fouled. Hey, Thurnlow, how are you? By the way. Now, what I need is for him to foul, get a stun, and get sent off. Hopefully both dirty players getting sent off, and then me removing a skeleton would be nice. Oh, you've played your game this week yet, Thurnlow? I haven't actually. I'm doing the recap this afternoon at 6 o'clock, and I'm going to do all my preparation in between then and this game and then, I think. Not not that I'm last minute or anything. Playing Gaudi tomorrow. Oh, rats. It's going to be hard, isn't it? Ah, no fouling. Will he finally kill Kermit, the legend blitzer? Oh yeah, natural one-turning Skaven as well at that. Oh, I don't need an assist. What am I doing? Damn it. Yeah, fouling that killer is exactly what I plan to do. What I'd like to do is get my dirty player free so that he can do some fouling next turn as well. But turn to no, yeah. Gonna take a GFI. Hey, made it. Ah, well, he's stunned. A turn of not being hit by that killer. Hmm. Now the ref sent me off. Do you think he's going to not send off the Khemri? Actually, he's not. He's been playing very, very risk aversedly. I mean, I'm not sure I can actually reach. I guess, except for him doing crazy GFIs. Ain't no one got time for that. Well, he was thinking about it. But if he gets that assist in, he probably... No, he's going to... See... Well, he's got 2 rerolls. I guess that's 6 dice. I mean, you could have made it 9 dice if you left him there and brought him up. But then there's no fouling. That gets me. Thank you for the follow, Drunken SC2. Oh, I missed the funny reward by Zogalug earlier as well. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. Oh, Drunken, you're the halfling coach in for the recap, aren't you? Does that mean you've watched? You're going back to watch the video, or he might actually be watching the video and not watching me talk, so he might have no idea that I just asked that question. Yes, boom. Oh, actually, so while you're here, Drunken, the Hail Mary and diving catch thing, no worries, is an interesting choice. Why? Why that? Why that? You can run away to that. Nearly made it work. Yes, I'm interested. So you've got a plan, and you're going to try and it's a new idea, and you're going to go for it. Is this because you've someone's talked to you about the idea of the crazy Hail Mary pass? Just trying to have fun. Cool. That's good. I will be watching the replay of your game at least. Minus agility, dirty player. Well, I'm sorry, but there are still more important players on the pitch than him. So I'm just gonna suck it up. Yeah, your concept of a fling passing game. We would kind of like. It'd be really good if you could throw a halfling and then Hail Mary pass, but it's interesting. I'm expecting to see you throw the diving catch halflings up the field Ah, oh well, actually that's fine, because that's just the one... Oh, actually, what am I talking about? Yeah, I'm not going to get a chance to one turn, am I? What am I talking about? This is going to be a wall of Tomb Guardians. Yeah, so you're gonna fling the flings up the pitch one turn. They're gonna try and outrun the defence, and then you're gonna Hail Mary pass to it from the back line. I'm not sure if it's... I guess it's kind of safer than the throw, because at least you're not killing your own players. Well, you might still be killing your own players. And you can always, you know... So, is this actually going to be physically possible? Probably not. I mean, there probably is a way, but... I need more guard. I don't know what I'm going to do. And more players as well, obviously. I think this might require... Drunken SC has just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm going to hit there. Oh, this is not going to work. Why don't I just try hitting things? Yeah, let's just try hitting things. That's 2 dice. And the Garda. And you go there. Yeah, let's just punch things. Oh, of course, the one I was actually aiming to punch. Oh, diving catch work though. So he's going to get level. I need to work out how to do that one turn. Fine. Do not use. Pylon. God damn it! Why you know? Do any damage? It's a skeleton, for God's sake. Way, 1 SPP. Oh no. God damn it. Okay. So, possibly unsurprisingly, we're going to go for a quick score in the hope that someone comes back. Although we might actually... We're going to do some faffing around with vanity passes? Probably not, actually. If I get 2 more vanity passes on him, and then... Hmm. 2 more vantage passes, then score. But get a scoring threat kind of early. Yeah. Also, you know, don't underestimate... well, it doesn't make much difference, does it? Oh no, perfect defense is going to keep the same 3 guards base to a base before. Diving catch may well do a thing. Oh, I made a mistake here as well. God damn it. Wait, diving catch works though. Okay, so... I am going to vanity pass. I am also going to try and punch this guy. Fine, then. Now, ideally, I'm going to try and do 2 of these. Cool. Fail a dodge straight away. Should have dodged away from the guys with Mighty Blow. Not him. Oh well. Damn it! God damn it! Having 7 players makes this kind of hard. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Jugs. Oh, I was going to say, if I get a wrestle down. Come on, no. Oh, fine, either. Okay, I'm probably appoing this. Fuck it. No, I'm not. Badly hurt, fine. Aww. Um... Run away! Double one into death, perhaps? No. Okay. It's the, oh my god, fuck it. Let's just press the button and see what happens. Let's get it up the field away from my end when I've only got 6 players left. And he's not got any tackle and get there. He's going to cover the ball with tackle zones. God, if he's now I've got a subscriber, I have to actually make the emotes, don't I? Okay. So after this, prepare for Division 2B recap and then create emotes. Oh, actually, they have to get approved as well, don't they? God, why couldn't it just rain? Yeah? It'd be so much easier if it was just raining. A 1 in 9, a 1 in 81, I mean, would be helpful now. Pretty please. I assume he's going to get on the ball. He's not got tackle though. One in 9. Nope, just a push, but that's good enough to stop anything happening there. He's not blitzed yet. There we go, so that's the blitz. Another 1 in 9? I mean, a 1 in 9? No, a 1 in 27. Again. Is he just going to go for the 50% chance of pickup in a tackle zone with sure hands? Hey, Spartacus. Not good. Very not good. And he's got dodge. Oh, I've got tackle, so. But he's not used his reroll yet, and I am down to. Okay. Please, please. Yay! That helps. Ooh. That's not so great. Basically, if I leap to there, and then it's a 75% chance into a 75% chance into a handoff and score. That's what's going to happen. Do I want you to not... So 2 plus, 2 plus, 4 plus, 4 plus, 2 plus with a reroll, because the other... No, actually... No, fine, you're just going to die, probably, as this fails at some point. So, let's do this. I'm declaring a throw action Or I would be on the tabletop. Okay. There's the reroll. Still got dodge though. Ooh. Okay. Well. Now, how many of the... Okay, fine. Clearly, Nuffle doesn't want me to win this game, so I am just going to run away. I don't need to run that far, that'd be silly. 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, there. 6 players. I have failed 8 out of 10 KO rolls. I think. Still, they could have 6 turns of sure hands not working. It could start raining. Okay, if it starts raining, I might cheer up. I mean, no, Blitz wouldn't even be that great. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, that's not a good kick for a Blitz, even if I'd set up for a Blitz. Oh, he's got the Dome of Force. So, no rain. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she rolls away. Okay, so I assume he's going to follow up, or maybe stand there. That's cool. Having more than... Please don't have 5. Please don't reduce me to 5. That would be just shameful. I mean, I could just do a loner leap, dodge, GFI to get the ball, or let's see what happens. He's gonna, but I basically don't hold much hope. No foul. I'm very surprised about the lack of fouling. Last reroll, probably not going to use it. You can stay with that. And you are going to run. Actually, over here. Retreat! Run away! Hey, everyone made everything. That's nice. I think I can move to there now. Okay, let's see what he does against my 6 defenders. 6 plucky defenders. He's only got 5 turns to score in. Is it stunty dodge and stab time, perhaps? It's probably quite a good idea, isn't it? Cool sword. I mean, okay. Every time she goes away. Sorry about the silence. Thinking. Where do I want to be with the thing I'm about to do? Do I want to do anything before? No, I don't. Okay, so blitz. Make first dodge. Make second dodge. Stab. Doesn't work. Oh well. Kind of as expected, but that does mean that he's going to be annoying and sidesteppy. Actually, no, I want him to be there. Cool. No. No. 5. 5. 4. But one of them is a sidestepping blodger who gets powered straight away. Let's go here. Doesn't die! Okay. 4 more turns, basically just needs to move forward 4 more squares. So there's that. Stab working would have helped. It's not even that bad. It's like 40%. Also, I am busting for... Anyway. Drunk too much water. You know when they say stay hydrated, they don't necessarily mean down 2 pints of water. Don't die, don't die, don't die. No. Okay, I've still got Apo. Not going to use it. It's fine. For every time she goes away. Okay, please, not even a stun would be nice. Please, please, just one little bit of luck. Come on, don't stun him. Okay, or remove him. Okay, then there were 3. Run away. Okay, so 2-1 to Scytalen. Almost overfilling Kaz box. One more Kaz. Wait, what? Was he about to do a pass then? Oh, he's going to hand off to the Pro-Ra who needs 2 SPP. Well, you know, considering I only had 7 players for this game, and one of them just bought. This is Toad of Toad Hall's first game in this incarnation. The only nearest to a death was Dirty Player getting Agi busted, but might actually keep him. Like, Agi busted Dirty Player, still Dirty Player. Okay, you're carrying on running away. You're 2GFIing and then 1 dicing. Oh, just to push. Game over, man. Game over. Okay. So, which one of the loners is going to get MVP? I don't have enough money to buy him anyway, so it's... I think I've got 20k in the bank. I'm just going to run away. So, run away. Last turn. No. Didn't die though. Well, that basically went as expected. So now, let's see who gets MVP. And then I'm going to probably raid... Oh, Herringsword was doing a recap, I think. I don't know if he still is. Looks like he isn't, but I will... If there's a rebel thing happening... I will... No. Ooh. MVP went to someone who hasn't... Ooh. Herringsword is still doing a recap, so I'm going to raid Herringsword, but first I'm going to find my team so that I can... Oh, Scytalen needs to confirm the game. I was hoping I could check to see what the role is. Nope. Okay, fine. I'm going to raid, and if the sign thing comes up, then, you know, I will... there are 2 R's in Herringsword? Yes, there are. Okay. So I'm going to raid Herringsword. Thank you everyone who watched, and especially people who chat and stuff. And, well, thanks for the subscription, Drunken. I will make an emote and get it, you know, approved as soon as is humanly possible. Cool. Okay, I'm going to raid Herringsword. Thank you very much. And, oh, no, wait. Wait. I'm going to quickly roll the dice and see what the... Wait, what? I thought it said it had been approved. Come on. What are you doing to me? And it's... probably not plus movement. And on that note, goodbye! Wait, Herringsword, I've just raided you, Herringsword. God damn it. Alright, I'm going to raid someone else. I've literally just finished. Sorry. Alright, fine. So, won't be raiding Herringsword then. God damn it. Does that mean everyone's come back? Lol. Or, did everyone... Oh well, whatever. Let's see what happens if I raid someone else. Or if everyone did actually leave. There's no one else, you know, Oh, fine. Yeah, no, I am gonna raid Rick then. Okay, let's try this again. No, just one viewer. Let's cancel that. That one viewer can work their own way out rather than me just doing a one-person raid. Okay, bye.